Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to episode 5. I think it's 5, as my focus goes again. Basically, I wasn't available last week. For those of you that follow the page and not me, you may not know that I am a full-time hairdresser as well. And the massive deal that is the World Cup is coming up soon. So basically, I do a lot of football hair. So my week last week was mad busy because the end of the season was this weekend. So that meant everybody wanted a haircut at the exact same time. So yes, that was my week last week. So unfortunately, I never got to come on live. Welcome everybody who is joining in, especially Joanna. Welcome to the page. Hope you are well. During the broadcast, I will give you a few updates of what's going on. It is only a short one, but because I missed last week, I needed to get one done this week. Don't forget that you can subscribe to us on YouTube if you want to watch it on your screen later on. We are also available on all major platforms for podcasts. And if you go to Facebook, we also have a private members group which you can subscribe to. And when we'll get a private chat going during Christmas, we'll be getting a private chat going to help people going forward in 2023. So, yeah, quick chat for you all, guys. I basically noticed, and I thought I was going to actually get the list up. I'm gonna get it on my phone, so forgive me for looking at my phone. But basically, yeah, we had the National Hair and Beauty Awards. Doing a poll on Instagram. It may well have been on Facebook as well, but I noticed it. And Beauty Awards, and I basically noticed that they did a top 100. Now, How to Cut It, my friends at How to Cut It did a very similar one not that long ago, to be fair, and it worked really well. So National Hair and Beauty Federation have obviously looked at this and thought we'll do something similar. Shout out to How to Cut It podcast. If you don't follow them, give them a follow, because they will be doing their monthly show, the hair show, which will be coming, I think it's might be this Monday coming, I can't remember exactly, forgive me, but give them a follow please, and then have a look and watch their show. So I'm just going to read out quickly the top 20. It's and I haven't practiced this, so I might be setting myself up for failure here. We got Nuala Mori 20 going down in order, Joseph Lanson, Patrick Cameron, Sophia Hilton, James Masters, Lawrence Churchill, Connor James Doyle, but shout out to Connor, I work with him at the ID team, such a good hairdresser as well, and a good guy. Chloe Swift, Jack Howard, Pete Burkill, James Earnshaw, Errol Douglas MBE, Harriet Westmoreland, Rob Wood, Jess Maynard number 8, and then the top 5 were Gareth Williams, Amber Rose Peak, Cher Webb, Caroline Harens, forgive me if I said that wrong, and Jamie Geneva. Now, congratulations if you are in that top 20. Congratulations if you're in the top 100. It is an amazing thing. That is the top 100. By the way, I haven't given any context to that. That was the top 100. Inspiration. Let me read it out. So, what an amazing event. We're having an amazing time with our top 100 influencers live event. So that was their live event for the top 100 influencers. Now, if you're in that top 20, hats off to you. Well done. I didn't even get in the top 100. So, if you've got in that top 100, to share, because it's an amazing list with some unbelievable hairdressers. I think, do we get bothered by stuff like this? I'm going to say, yeah. Because if you asked me before that, I would say no. However, I must admit, I looked and I thought my name wasn't in the top 100 to 80. I thought, nah, it won't be there. Hopefully, it'll be in the 80 to 60. No, it weren't there. But bloody hell, doing alright here. For 60 to 40, and then when I didn't see it there, and then the next list come up, I thought, oh my days, surely I'm not in the top 20. No, I weren't in any of it. So, did it bother me? Probably a little bit, yeah, because I thought to myself, it didn't before, and now that I'm not in it, I think, right, how do I get in it? How do I get in that list? So, let's try it. But, the one thing that has kept me sane, for those of you that are not on the list, is I were in the Matrix team. As you can see at the top corner, I'm a Matrix artist. With some unbelievable hairdressers, some of them are far better than me, that aren't even in this list. So no worries if you are not in the list. But it brings me on nicely to my next segment, which is, where do you get your inspiration from? And I'm asking you guys in the chat to help me out here. Again, it's an interactive podcast that goes live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're listening to this in your car on your way to work and you want to get involved, maybe on Tuesday, we usually do it around the lunchtime, get involved. I want to ask you guys in the chat now. The question is, where do you get your hair inspiration from these days? Now, I'm going to tell you a short story while you guys in the chat get your comments in. My basics were, the reason I got into hairdressing is because I used to watch a lot of football, and back when I started watching football, people were just getting the crazy haircuts. They were getting the big quiffs, the blonde highlights, the long hair. I'm going to try and get my focus back, and all that jazz. and basically the Beckham era, to sum it up. So I used to watch things like the World Cup. There will be, like, Phil Foden 2 years ago went with the silver hair. Everybody, all the kids wanted silver hair like Phil Foden. I'm sure you've had it in your salons. Can you do this? Now, I think this is good. I think this is what we need, because these are kids that probably wouldn't only go to a barbershop, and now they're coming to salons because they want colour work. We're also getting adult men. I have literally at all ages having silver. Lads for bets. Lads in the thing that said if England win, I'll get a Foden. Down to kids that just want to be like their favourite footballers. Now, I want to ask you guys, because I think that is kind of a dying thing. That was the first time in 2018 Russia World Cup. Was it Russia? Might have been Russia. I can't remember. But it was the first time in a long, long time that I've actually seen people buzz for a haircut. People, like, you see it on TikTok at the minute. All the kids are going mad for this drink called Prime. I remember when certain haircuts come out, you couldn't get in salons because everybody wanted to have them. So I want to ask you guys, what inspires you now? What do you think gives the trends away? Is it TikTok, Instagram, Facebook? Is it the catwalk models? Is it their footballers? You know what I mean? There's so many different ways, and we'll come back to that when you guys have got your comments in. So yeah, you might have seen it last week. I'm going to announce, by the way, the banner of the week soon, because we had nearly 1,000 interactions about likes and hearts and faces, smiley faces, etc. So I'm asking you guys to get in your comments, where do you get your inspiration from? Where do your clients come in? Because remember when they used to come in, by the way, they used to come in with a little mood board that they create themselves. They won't call it a mood board, it'd just be little paper cuttings that they took from magazines, and they bring them in and say, I want my hair like that. And it's basically the same haircut they've got, but just done. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what people are doing these days, and I'll tell you what my clients are doing. So yeah, basically they got the top 100 there you go, and then the hair. I put it on Facebook last week, and I'm going to go through it. I'm going to read out some of the comments actually. Let me go and find it. So we had what's she called now? Stacey Solomon. So she's done an advert for L'Oreal, and basically in the advert it does say, if you haven't seen, this is the haircut I have. The colour I have, and I use this colour to do it. Now we're all saying absolutely not, but let me go down and find the actual article and I'll read it word for word. So my question was, is this deceptive to clients or clear information? The image and article say that Stacey colours her own hair using L'Oreal 9.12 and has done for years, also showing an image which if you go to the hair social page you can see it there, with a red to blonde transformation. Now it does say in the small print, I will try and put it on my phone. It does say in the small print there, and I've circled it. So for those of you that can't see it, I'm going to read it out. It says, Stacey, after using L'Oreal Paris Preference 912, Stacey's hair was professionally bleached to achieve this red to blonde. Now I want to ask you, how many of your clients, again for those that can't see it, there's an image of a red to a mid blonde to a nice cool ashy blonde. And I want to know how many of your clients actually read that little bit at the bottom that says they couldn't do it themselves. Is that false information, or is it clearly said it? Is it just me that's overthinking it? I want to know. But I'm going to read out what you guys said in the chat, because I asked, basically, is this going to bring us clients or drive clients away? My thoughts are, it will bring clients to us because they're going to try it. They're going to get it wrong, unfortunately. And we have to be realistic. We're in a cost-cutting crisis, but like in lockdown, sometimes these little things that happen make our clients appreciate us that little bit more. So I've asked basically, Margaret has said absolutely. Leanne Wilding, the ones that use box colours will always use box colours, certainly will bring colour corrections our way. Leanne Wilding has nailed it there for me. Georgia Atkinson, oh no, she just tagged someone. Tina Butler, I remember all the corrections I had to do when they brought out the colour kit with highlights. That's an interesting one, Tina Butler. Emma thinks that they're going to come to us. Kerry Black says, yes, definitely. My hair may be lightened with home colouring products, but by experience at knowledgeable stylists, which I'm sure could have done it, it's false advertisement. People don't understand the methods that are involved just to go to a red to blonde transformation. I think that looks like it's from a client's point of view, that one, but that's an interesting one again. If you follow her page on Instagram, she has a very upfront with the process. Again, though, I'm not asking is Stacey lying. Let me just clear that. I wanted to say that straight away, but I forgot. I ain't saying Stacey's lying. This is not about Stacey. This is about, is this advert that was in the Daily Mail clear advertising or false? And what is your take on it? I don't think it's clear and obvious. Sound like the VAR of football. L'Oreal might not be up front, but she is. Again, not having to do it. Would it be better for us to do it? Yes, but everyone has a budget, and as long as they're happy, that's all that matters. I'm there if they need or want to change. Completely agree. No one's arguing that. And then, yeah, I'll go down. This is, honestly, it causes right debates. If you haven't seen it, go down to Hair Socials, go down the feed, you'll find it's not that far down. It's really shocking the advertising standards don't get involved in this. I watched the video on Facebook. There's no way she had coloured her hair and her roots with that dye. It would have been patchy and orange. That was from Said Dabina. Now, I won't read anymore, but it goes on and on. If you want to read some more on that, get yourselves in the chat. Emma, welcome to the chat. She's coming live and said, misleading and winds me up. They shouldn't be allowed. I agree, right? I'm actually saying this. So you see it all the time. Holly Willoughby's a big advocate for L'Oreal Paris, and she comes on and says, "Oh, I do my own hair." Now, I'm sure you can top your hair up in between the services, but the colours that they're going from them to often aren't possible with a home dye kit. I mean, I've had people coming. I've had friends ringing me up and saying, "Simon, I'm in a mess in my hair. Can you fix it for me?" So I've said yes, and they've come around. And there's not even enough products. There's not even enough product to put on their hair in the packaging. It's all for like people with fine hair. It's made for the people with the bare minimum rather than the people with the majority. Obviously, they're thinking of cost-cutting services. So yeah, interesting fact. So let me get you guys involved. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I think it's poor. I think it's false advertising and etc. Yeah. So back to the comment earlier about do you have clients that come in with the paper cuttings? I don't anymore. Interestingly, I come in with clients showing me, and this might be something that happens with you, and if it's not, it might be something that inspires you maybe. I hope it does. So I have my Instagram, and people actually come in with my Instagram page, open it up and say, I want my hair like that. Now, is that a common thing? I presume it is, but if not, let's be proud of our work. Let's post it out there. Let's get more of that, because our clients want to come and say, I want my hair like this. I have professional footballers showing me pictures of other footballers and saying that they want a hair like that. I think it's awesome. So yeah, guys, if you don't take it seriously enough, make sure that you get on there and start posting your work, because more clients now are coming in with Instagram and they're going straight to our business pages and they're saying, I love when you did this on this person. So that's where my inspiration comes from. I want to know if people still coming in with paper cuttings, or let me know, because I think it's a cool little thing. I'm going to also try and find out a little fact that I've posted on my Simon Town page. So let me have to find it, because what's interesting about that is bringing it back down to the bare information, and I am always transparent and honest with my figures. So I mentioned it the other week, but yeah, 51% of my clients that came into the salon rebooked. And I can't find it now, but 47%, I may be wrong, 47% of my clients, so this is personal to my business, come in because they are booked via my social media links. 47%. That means that half of them, 51% of the clients, have rebooked. So if that, I mean, I don't know if this works out, but for me, that must mean that 47 have gone in via booking online, 51% have rebooked. So that means there's only 2% that ring the salon. 2%. I might be wrong. Again, who do I use? Slick, get in touch if I'm wrong. But 2% must book in over the phone. That's small now. So these clients are now looking at my page, they're booking on it, and they're also using it as their inspiration boards, and they're coming in with it. I don't know if we are taking that seriously enough. So yeah, good little bit of information for you there, guys. I'm going to get back to looking at that, and I will come back with some more stats, figures, and etc. as we go forward. Emma's put, clients show me pictures from Googling and various sites. Yeah, Pinterest used to be huge, didn't it? I don't know if it still is this day, but yeah, basically. I don't think it's as big as it used to be, Pinterest, especially for my clients. They come in with showing me the kitchen, maybe on Pinterest, but not necessarily haircuts anymore. Yeah, I find that my clients come in with my Instagram. Your clients are coming in with Google. Interesting to know. So yeah, 51% of my clients rebook, 47% of my clients booking online, and 2% impulsively booking by walking past or ringing the salon. So yeah, let's make Instagram Facebook, TikTok, etc. our 2023 massive master plan. Let's work at it together. Again, you can subscribe. We're going to do it together in Hair Socials 2023. Subscribe between now and Christmas to get in the chat. So let me read my notes here. Hair and Beauty Awards. Yeah, so basically, is this false advertising good or bad for the company, for the industry? I think I'm going to put it to you guys. I think it has swings and roundabouts. I want to know, Emma and Joanna who are in the chat, is hair, these false advertising, these celebrities saying that they do their own hair at home, look, and I've used this box star to do it, is that good or bad for our industry? Initially, it's going to be bad because the clients are going to go and buy a box colour. But then they're going to come to us to fix it, maybe. I don't know. You'd let me know. What do you think? Good or bad? But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to get involved. I wanted to get in the chat. I have lots coming up. I have done my final course of the year in Wolverhampton. It was the sellout for the cut, blend and fade. Next year's course, I don't know if I'm allowed to announce it, but I'm going to. Next year's course, I won't give any more information out, but we are doing mullets, we're doing shag cuts, and we're doing layers. I'm going to talk to you about the layers, what definition of layers are in cuts, because we have gone years now with having balayage, we are having full aerofoils, and clients saying, do not cut any length off my hair. That famous saying that they're all saying in the salon. Now, people are actually wanting to have their hair cut. People just want to change. People are having a big colour change. People are having cut changes. It's all happening. So, yeah, my course next year is going to be based around that. If you want any more information, follow me on Instagram, and I will give it you at Simon Talmer. Emma Esme has put... Emzy, sorry, read that bad. Bad and creates harder job to fix, and then they don't like it. Yeah, do you know what? I agree with you in that term, because how many times do you do the work? This drives me insane, right? And it happens to me often. People come in and their hair is knackered and it's gone, and they've done something wrong. They've been to a stylist, they don't like whatever. So I explain to them, and I am transparent and obvious, and I say, listen guys, this is going to take time. It's not going to be done today because it's either that bad or the journey that they want is too far away, blah blah blah. So I say this is going to happen. So you'll say that I've done 2 hours work, 3 hours work, and this is £100 rounding it up. £100 for that service. And they go, yeah, oh, it looks miles better. Don't worry, it's still not where you want it to be, but it will get there in 2 or 3 hours. Then you do another time, and you're saying that, oh, you're almost there now. And then you've done the hard work, you've done the graft, but then all of a sudden now you don't see them again because they think, right, well, I'm almost there now. So they either start doing it themselves again, or they go to a cheaper salon because you've done the graft for them, and then they're just going to put the paint over the top of it. It's, yeah, one of them things that absolutely drives me insane. I don't know if anybody else has that. I think as God, I hate when I say things like this because it sounds arrogant, and I don't mean like that, but as someone who gets a bit more respect in the town for the hairdressing, always get the jobs that want to be fixed, but I don't always get to, unfortunately, finish the hair journey with them because of cost of services, and we're not even expensive. We're really not. We're under £100 for a balayage with toners in our salon, so yeah, not expensive at all, not in this day and age. Talking of that, next week's chat, if you guys are interested, put a thumbs up in the chat before I tell you the banner of the week. If you guys are interested in this, we had a chat. We have a chat I've told you about. If you want to get involved in one, get subscribing. But in this chat, it says, I'm going to read it all out to you. This is a story. Today I put my prices up to try and cover the bills. One client called me greedy, and another one cancelled all her nails. One said it was a stressful time and said it's unfair. One said she'll find someone else to balayage her hair. The problem that I have, you see, is that I have bills to pay. What was £100 in March is £800 today. The landlord also feels the pinch of it, and the rent will go up. And every night I worry that I will have to close the door. That extra £10 or £20 that sits upon your bill goes straight back to pay these bills, not just fill the till. It pays for education, so we stay on top form. It pays for hot water, so we can keep you warm. It pays for our electricity bills to keep the salon bright. It pays for our team and staff their wages. They work hard day and night. It sounds like a poem. This is that well written. Whether we are specialists in waxing or massaging your feet, we pride ourselves in knowledge and knowing where to treat. It is. I think sure this is a poem. So yes, we may raise our prices and charge a little more. It is a poem, but then we can continue to keep it open the door. So next time you visit, remember what to do. We are here to be your safe space because we value you. Author, there you go. I don't read stuff. I need to start reading stuff before I go into it. Author Holly Power. Awesome little poem, right? If you guys, yes, Emma, it drives her mad too. Yeah, when you're good at something, they come to you to fix the job, not to create the job. It drives me mad. Yeah, so I'm going to do something for you guys. If you want me to do this, put a thumbs up in the chat. I'm going to talk about this next week. But in this week, I am going to create a video for you to share to your clients. Basically saying, if you have seen this video, this is the reason. We are not putting our prices up because we want to go to Florida. We are not putting our prices up because we have a second house that we want to buy. We are putting our prices up to match the competitors, but also pay the bills, which is the be all and end all. I will word it perfectly, obviously. And then we can share it to our clients, so you don't have to do that ugly bit, because I won't even do it to my clients. I hate saying, right, we'll put his prices up. So I'm going to make a generic video that every salon can use. If you're interested in that, let me know, and I will tag it and I'll put it on my Instagram, Facebook, etc. So that's it, guys. Well, it is part of the big information of who is the banner of the week. So thank you for everybody for being patient. We had genuinely, I think I counted roughly on my head in the car, and that was like an hour ago. There was nearly 900 interactions. So we are touching 1,000 interactions probably by now. So 1,000 people have come to the page to like, share, love art, comment, etc. Thank you very, very much. There is two things. So there is a clear winner, but then there is my winner. So this is the banner of the week. The banner of the week is Stuart McDonald, which is Least. I've not heard of Least Flex Pastels, but I'm sure hopefully I've read that right and written it correctly. Well done to Stuart. Hope you are well. I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to put it on the community page as soon as I've finished this live. So congratulations, massive congratulations. If you want to enter and get your banner and your advert and your salon advertised on Hair Socials, on the podcast to hundreds of people, and also on the page to 20-something thousand people, every Monday 9 AM till 9 PM you have a chance to enter. Now let me just try and find this image, because I also want to give a special shout out to this one, because I absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, it did not win. I can't find the page. Bear with me a minute. Hey, well done, Stuart. Yeah, well done. Did I write the brand correctly? Let me know if I didn't write the brand correctly. I've got another image and I want to share it with you, because recent. Is it on here? Where is it? Oh, I ain't got it. Right, it's on my phone. Bear with me a second. But yeah, get your comments in while I do that. If you are listening, if you want to get involved in this, again, go to the page after work, after you drive, whatever, and get involved. It would be awesome. So I'm going to send this image over to the page so everybody can see it, and I want to give a special shout out because it's beautiful and it deserves a special shout out. And where is it? No, it's not that one. Ready, it's coming, it's here, it's nearly here. This is horrendous listening if you are in the podcast world. I apologise. It's on its way, and I just don't know where it is. Let me just go like that. There, I can't find it. I keep sending it to my computer, but it just doesn't come to the computer, so I'm just going to show you on here. But this is the image. So that image there gets a special shout out from me, because if it was just based on my vote alone, why is it not focusing? There we go. That one would be a winner this week for me. So special shout out to you. I'm going to create a post about this if that's alright, and I'll select it as my winner. But well done to Stuart, who wins the community award. And what we're going to do going forward is we'll have a community award that goes on the banner, and I will also give a special shout out to the one that I really like. That was the one. Oh, I found it. There you go. Found it. Literally, give up to it, and I found it. There you go. That's the special image that I absolutely love. Beautiful image. Thank you very much for listening, guys. Thank you very much for watching. A safe journey. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll be back next week talking about introducing these price rises going into 2023 and our strategies.